Nobody is talking about it, but if Bitcoin drops by 6.9%, $2 billion will be liquidated. In this video, I will be sharing with you the probabilities of this happening, so make sure you're watching. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Simon from My Crypto Paradise, and before we jump into Bitcoin, where I will share with you the probabilities of the move down to $60,000 happening, let's just recapitulate the crypto market cycles and where the money are flowing right at this moment. You know already if you have watched the previous two videos, which I would encourage you to watch it right now if you have not done so yet, because I have been explaining the long-term picture of Bitcoin and also I've been explaining to you the crypto market cycles. But right now we are in phase 4 and 5, which means that smart money are flowing into Ethereum and from Ethereum to altcoins. This is the final cycle phase before the correction starts, and from alts and Ethereum the money start to flow again into Bitcoin. And as you know, the smart money are gonna be the ones that are going to be early. The smart money wants retail, which is 96% of other traders, to be buying at the tops. Why? Because otherwise the smart money have nobody to sell to, alright? The smart money needs the liquidity so they can take their profits. So they will be selling during price surges when there is a bullish sentiment, right? Because this is the only way for them to take their profits and sell their coins. Without a liquidity, they would just push the market down because they are trading with loads of money. If they smash the sell button, it will create waves, right? So they cannot do it like a retail person does, that he just sells or buys whatever he wants. The smart money needs to do it slowly, and because of that, if you are a professional trader, you have the advantage of actually seeing where the smart money are selling, where they move in their money. And if you want to be long-term profitable, you just watch the smart money and do the same thing. You never try to go against the big market players. You always just copy what they do, right? And how we can watch the smart money? One thing is that we understand the money flow of crypto market and the crypto market cycles, right? So because we understand that we are in a final phase 4 and phase 5, that's where we put our focus and we watch the money that are in altcoins, right? For that we are watching the others.d index that is basically calculating the whole crypto market, excluding top 10 coins, right? Which is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the other 8 top market cap coins. So this is just basically the small altcoins index, right? And as you can see, the others.d index is one of the strongest ones right now. Bitcoin dominance is basically going down, right? So we already know for the past few days from Bitcoin the money are flowing into Ethereum, right? So that was the flow we have seen in the Ethereum dominance. As you can see, this is the upward movement because the money flowed from Bitcoin into Ethereum, right? And for the past 3 days we can see that the money from Ethereum are flowing into the others index. So that is why we are seeing the beautiful pumps on altcoins. That is why in the previous video I have been sharing with you the near altcoin, right? From $5.1, as you can see right here, the near altcoin is right now gaining momentum and is up around 11% just from that point, $5.1. You know that with Paradise Family VIPs we have already entered in this one. We are around 20% up. I've been updating you about everything what we do transparently in Paradise Family VIP in the previous video, because we understand that this is the final phase 4 to 5. We have been just exploiting the market volatility as much as possible. We are still holding loads of altcoins, but we are taking profits on some. For example, FTM made a beautiful move for us for just 10% profit, but very safe and on spot. We have got some more volatile gains, for example from WLD. As you can see, we have catched the bottom and it made around 23%. We have opened that on 20x leverage for around 467%. This is with a great risk to reward strategy, and you know we are playing it extremely safe. And because we understand this is the final market cycle before the correction starts, and we know that once the smart money starts to transition all the profits from alts back to Ethereum and back to Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin starts to drop, everything starts to drop, right? That is why with Paradise Family VIPs right now we are still holding loads of altcoins, but we are playing it safe. We always put our stop loss to break even. once our altcoins go above some important resistances, and we are secured, right? Because we are doing this for a very long time and we understand it's enough for just one candle, and this one candle can steal all the profits you have been working on so hard in the previous months and even years, right? There are traders that have been profitable for 2 years, then just one bad week hits them and their whole portfolio is gone. So yeah, you need to play it safe and you need to have a winning strategy. That's very important. The near USDT cup and handle pattern that I have been describing in the previous video is still very much in play. However, we need to be careful of the possible correction before we continue in that breakout higher. And I will be updating you about this beautiful altcoin, because there is also a chance that near altcoin, just because of the things I've been describing in the previous video, can go against the market. Alright, that's why we are trading only the strongest altcoins, because some of them, even though other coins might turn into red numbers, the strongest altcoins might actually perform still very well during bad times. So that is why you always need to choose only the most strongest fundamentally altcoins. So let's get back to Bitcoin. Right now we are on our 4-hour time frame chart. You can see that Bitcoin is trying to break out and we are going for this liquidity. I wanted to speak about it a little bit later, but because Bitcoin is starting to break out, we are going for this liquidity right above us, which is positioned at around $65,000. Bitcoin is going for it right now, but you can see on our RSI indicator, as we are consolidating for the past 7 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, we are consolidating. This was amazing for altcoins, right? This is amazing for altcoins, but this is going to stop very soon because Bitcoin is going to break out. And as you can see on the RSI indicator, even though right now we have a deviation from the lower high patterns, the Bitcoin have been consistently making equal highs, but the RSI indicator have been making lower highs, right? This is a beautiful exaggerated divergence. Right now this 4-hour candle might end up as a wick out just because we are hunting the liquidity, but we will need to wait to confirm that for the 4-hour candle close, which is closing in around 1 hour 30 minutes. But you can see on our MACD histogram right here, as the Bitcoin have been doing slight higher highs. You can see right here slight higher highs. You can see on the histogram the power of bulls, right? This was kind of powerful move, right? And since then, every high we had, the bulls, the actual buying volume is absolutely not there, right? This is the power of bulls? I don't think so. Like, this is so weak. This is so weak. This is not some real buying pressure from some smart money going on. And as you can see also on the volume, I will show you later the volume on a daily chart. But first, before that, let's take a look what's going on behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, we can see that Bitcoin is right now entering this extreme sell wall zone. This is worth billions of dollars in sell limit orders, and if you are entering a long position right here, this is a very bad risk to reward, right? However, for shorts, this is amazing. This is amazing because you understand that these walls will be very tough to break through, right? So you can position your stop losses very smartly, and just the potential of going down from this price is just much better because you can see there is no buy walls below us. There is nothing. And the smart players, what they are doing, exactly what I have been saying. You can see on our order book suite that they are filling their sell limit orders, right? As the market goes and creates higher highs, the market price of Bitcoin, also the sell limit orders are increasing. However, what the retail is doing, we can see in our CVD indicator right here, this is actually showing you how much buying pressure from market buy orders is. That's when you just click the buy market order button on your exchange, right? That's absolutely huge, right? So most of this buying price action is actually created by this buying volume from retail, and the liquidity is being used by the smart traders to fill their sell limit orders. Why? Because these smart players have been buying not at these levels, but with us, as I have been sharing with you in the past months. We have been buying at around $19,000, right? Right here, around this zone, when we started the C wave impulsive movement. You know what I'm talking about because you have been watching the previous videos, right? So right now on a daily chart, what we can see is that this move also is coming with extremely low volume. We are making higher highs on the price, right? But look at the volume is diminishing. That is why we are creating the exaggerated divergences, right? We have created a beautiful educational content for you on our website mycryptoparadise.com, where you can learn all of this information, right? When the price is making double top or equal highs and the RSI or any other indicator is making lower highs, this is exaggerated bearish divergence, and this is one of the strongest indicators, right? This is second strongest indicator when the price is making equal highs but the indicator is making lower highs. This is a very strong bearish divergence. And nobody is talking about it. If you take a look at crypto Twitter, for example, look at this guy. Like you can see we are having the same pattern, the double tops, right? This guy, Crypto Rover, he was calling the breakout every time since the past few months right here. And now again, what is he saying? The Bitcoin breakout is starting. And look at this sentiment, you know, like I continue buying, blah, blah, blah. There is no doubt about it. Like the sentiment from retail is crazy right now. They are creating this buying pressure, and the smart traders, as you can see, they are filling their sell limit orders on that, right? Right about here. Why? Because they can. They have the liquidity from these people on crypto Twitter that are just hoping for a breakout, and the full Twitter is about it right now. Once Bitcoin closes the daily, we are going parabolic, you know, bull market is starting. You know, like these times are for you to be very careful, to be taking your profits that you have created because you have been buying at the bottom. You can see on funding rates also, we are going extremely positive, all right? There's really going on a great aggressiveness from these traders who missed to buy at the bottom. Now they are in over leverage positions, and that is just creating the beautiful scenario for what I have shared with you in the start of this video. It's creating this beautiful juicy for the exchanges as well scenario to liquidate all of these over leverage positions, right? Why exchanges love this? Well, because they are making most of the money on this. If you get liquidated, the exchanges absolutely love it. They make so much money when you get liquidated, right? You are paying the extra fee for liquidation, plus there are some other extra fees involved with that position closing when you get fully liquidated. So they love it. That's why they pay these market makers to manipulate the markets. That is why they have these crypto trading bots on their exchanges that are just coded to go for that liquidity. So with Paradise Family VIPs, right now we are playing it extremely strong. We will be taking most of our profits after few confirmations on our altcoins. You will see that in our free channels. We are transparent. We update you about all the trades we are closing, right? So you can see exactly what we are doing. Bitcoin right now is at resistance on a daily chart as well, on our higher time frame chart. You can see we are already getting rejected from this resistance, and as you know also from the previous videos, we are targeting still $44,200 until we can close above this resistance. If we close above this resistance, well, we might recalculate our plan, but right now the probabilities are just not on the side of the bulls. So ladies and gentlemen, please play it safe, have a plan, otherwise your plan is to fail. Implement a winning strategy into your trading, and I will see you next time. Cheers.